Hello and welcome back to RLCS Recap with your host Marky2. But today we're going over the Fall Cup Regional number 2 for EU that happened this past weekend. We're going over the playoffs in this video as we just looked at the Swiss stage in the previous video. And we're going to be taking a look at all the action for these quarterfinals through the grand finals, see which team makes it to the winner's spot. As we're looking at the first quarterfinal from Carmine Corp versus BDS, let's get into it. Here it plays that off the ceiling, can't quite get back to it though as the ball goes behind him. Monkey Moon pinches that off the ceiling, leaves it for extra, who will just slow that down and make the defender miss and give BDS their first goal of the quarterfinals. A reminder, this is just one best of 7 for each round. There's no double elimination or anything like that in the Swiss stage. In the fall group, we're doing the Swiss stage to the single elimination quarterfinals through to the finals. Just 3 best of 7s stand in between victory for one team. BDS will win the first game at 3-0 with a good start as Carmine Corp trying to come back now, but Monkey Moon's going the other way and will leave it for extra again, and there's 1-0 to BDS as Carmine Corp trying to come back with a nice pass from Exotic over to Vatira. Flip reset, doesn't have a lot of boost, but he's able to dunk it on Seiko, who will find the goal to push us into overtime. To the corner, blocks that, pushes that out into the middle, and ball still not exactly cleared. So Tier's gonna leave it for Itachi, puts that straight down the middle as 2 people on guard on each side. Couldn't get to the ball quick enough as Carmine Corp will win that 2-1. Ball played still in front of BDS's goal. Pushes that right to the left. Itachi with a nice awareness to see that all 3 defenders on the goal line ready to make a save, and he pushes that and gives his teammate such a better angle for the shot as they win that third game 2-0. Is not a very high scoring affair so far. So we're into game number 4. Exotic will just push that out, and the third man commits, so Vatira has an empty net to aim for, able to put that in and make it a 1-goal game as only seconds remaining. Seiko is able to find one back. Just off the kickoff though. Tachi going the other way. Can he get that? Yes, around the defender. Hits the ball to the right, goes to the left. Gives Carmine Corp the 2-1 win in the game number 4. We're into number 5. And Carmine Corp straight off the kickoff was getting capitalized. Can't quite find it defensively. And BDS will take the tie for them. Monkey Moon, and he plays that, and defender trying to hit that away, puts it into his own net. This is now game number 6 into overtime. We go as one last goal to separate the teams if it is going to be a game number 7 or a win for Carmine Corp. That's played downfield, and Materia will capitalize on it, and that is Carmine Corp winning that 4-2. So we're into Evil Geniuses versus Team Vitality in the other side of the bracket in the quarters, as Tox will get the first goal for EG. Started as in their own corner now, trying to go all the way around the field. Tox able to beat one, beats the second one, tries to pinch it, gets blocked by L54, straight to the corner. Saizen, can he find the angle off the corner, the back wall, and puts it to a teammate? Will give them the tying goal. And Saizen, again, only seconds remaining, to the corner, got a lot of boost, passes it in field again. L54 is there, and the ball bounces nicely for Redosin, and he's able to find it as Vitality win 2-1 in game number 1. Stocks in his own corner, gets beat to the ball. Catalysm can't quite find it, and that will be a lasered in by Saizen. There's 1-0. Still lots to play for in this game, and a nice infield pass will find L54 and make it a 2-goal game, and that is 2-0 to Vitality as they win game number 2. On number 3, the pressure is still on from EG, and we'll find it on the back post. Ivan is there for the put away. Right off the kickoff, Tox trying to push that into the corner. He's got our boost, he's going to go straight at L54 and leaves it. A nice touch from Saizen will set up Redoso. L54 will find it off the back wall and tie this game up. Redosin push that into the corner. Ball played out, and Catalysm able to find the save. L54 gets back to his own block and demos Ivan, and the ball played up into the air, and Sazen is there for the put away. As Vitality looking for a sweep here. Evil Geniuses have kind of fallen apart the course of these last 3 games. See if they can make something happen here, as they do get 1 goal, and see if they can get a second one, as they have not been able to get a second one any of the other games. There's only been 2 goals for Vitality in all the other games as well. They haven't needed much more offensively, as they're able to tie it up, and we are at a tie game with only a minute 10 remaining. Vitality trying to break out here. Tox plays that up, and Sazen's able to get that first. Drops it down. L54 beats his man. Plays that back into the middle for Sazen, and will win it for Vitality as they sweep EG 4-0. Quadrant also sweeping Tundra, as Karma Corp beat BDS and Moist beat Aogori, as we are looking at the semifinals between the 2 teams that just got through with sweeping their opponents. Quadrant take a 1-0 win, or 1-0 lead over Vitality, as they find number 2 with 3:30 remaining. Cash up in the air, plays it over the last man, and that's going to be 3, isn't it? Yes, it is, as this is getting a little bit out of hand. All the goals coming very quick succession for Quadrant. So Vitality hasn't scored more than 2 in the last series, as that makes it number 4. L4 with no more boost, can't go back to the ball. He's going to have to retreat and go back to be the last man, as the Cash going over all of them to the back wall, is able to find that double touch, and 5 almost becomes 6th off the corner. Still there for Isco. He's able to put it in. Oh, save off the goal line, but that is number 6 for Quadrant, and Vitality able to find a goal out of nothing seemingly, and that will be 7-1 for Quadrant, with a nice dominant way to start up this series in game number 1. It's Rodo Sinho able to play that to L54, able to over to Sazen, and back to L54 will give them the lead in game number 2. Hopefully start things up a little bit stronger than they did in game number 1. It's Quadrant on the back foot still, and no one's going to go for it, as the 3 people all in the goal from Quadrant. Very weird defensively when the ball's coming. It's like they could still get to it first from Vitality, but somebody's going to have to go at some point, you'd imagine, and no one did. And that's just an easy second goal. They're looking for a third one, able to find that, making it look very easy, as that's 3-0 now to Vitality with only seconds remaining. Quadrant able to get 1, but that will be it, and it is 1s apiece. L54 2 on the sidewall, gets a lasers one by the first defender, and the last defender on the goal line can't quite save it. Ball popped out, and Relating Wave will put it away and tie this game up. Still lots of time left in this game. Cash going for a dunk, can't quite find it. Play it on the back wall to the side wall, and put in by a Quadrant player. The third man coming with the rotations. Able to find that and make it 2-1 game, and now it is 2-2 as we are into overtime. The first time this series. Ball played black into above the Vitality's half by seeming like a Vitality player, and will be capitalized on by Cash, as we are already into overtime of game number 4. 20 seconds in, this Vitality trying to break out here. L4 plays it up to himself, gets a shot and puts it into the corner perfectly, as we are into game number 5, as the wins kept going back and forth, 1 apiece so far. See if anyone can take advantage of this game number 5 to get the edge. Ball played half field Quadrant, able to find the 1-0 lead so far. Relating Wave will pinch down to the middle, no one there from Quadrant yet. Isco trying to fish for something, can't quite find it, and will tie us up as so puts it in. It's 4 minutes into overtime. We currently are. Cash up in the air, leaves it for a teammate. No one's gonna bite for that though. Relating Wave will back up for the second, gets 100 boost, and Isco will pinch out back and bar down and in, and Quadrant will take the advantage in game number 6, looking to finish this game out. Vitality will score 1 goal, and another goal might be coming there. Nope, can't quite find it from Quadrant. So now they're on the defensive, and Radoso is going to put that to the other side. The defender's not on, and that is game number 7 we are at. It's right in, so able to go over 150s with the second player, but Isco's there to push that up in the air to Relating Wave, down to Isco. Shot comes through, and it's good as the demo comes through. L54 in his own corner, can't quite beat the first man. Use it for season though. Up in the air, flips to it, able to find that to the back wall. RLCS was there, and he puts it away as for one's piece. There have been lots of tie games in this series as of yet, as we are into game number 7 in Quadrant, able to find that one as it's 2-1 now. Vitality need a goal. Only 30 seconds left. Season beats 1. Not the worst hit as RLCS is up in the air, plays it over the last one off the corner or the back wall, and is able to find it as we are into overtime now. Winner takes all. Winner goes to the finals, and Isco with a nice 50 plays it over to Relane Wave, who lasers one on target, and that will be it as Carmine Corp win against Moist Esports, and we have Carmine Corp versus Quadrant in the finals. See who takes home this fall cup. And Relane Wave trying to start us off with a win and a goal for Quadrant, and he's able to find it as now they are on the defensive. Exotic trying to back up though. He's got no more boost, gonna have to grab it. Relane Wave beats him to the ball, puts it to the back wall, and double commit comes through. Tachi's gonna have to try to make a save, and can't quite find it as he's had to go into the net. As him just staying there, he probably would have got bumped out of the way, and Quadrant take a 2-0 lead. Only 40 seconds remaining. Ball played into the midfield. Carmine Corp have an empty goal to aim at, and that will be 1 goal back. As they're trying to mount the comeback, only 15 seconds remaining. Another bump comes through, and Itachi is able to tie it up. And just like that, we are into overtime as the ball played out away from Carmine Corp's goal to the back wall. Vatira can't quite reach it, but a second person is there, and just not being able to save off the goal line will bounce in, and Carmine Corp will turn that game around on its head and win game number 1 as they start off game number 2 on a bang as well. Vatira up in the air, both defenders coming in a ball. Oh, a 50 win for Vatira, able to finish that one up right after. It is 2-0, only minute 50 remaining. Relane Wave up to the ceiling, pinches that down to the back wall. Material push that out just to cash though, and he'll push that one in. As Quadrant will lose game number 2 though, 2-1. Right in the beginning of game number 3, Exotic to the back wall, trying to dunk it on him, and oh, played into the middle and going, I believe, backwards, puts that into his own net as a Quadrant player. That's a little bit unfortunate there, and played off the post and back in. Will tie it up as there's still around 4 minutes left in the game, so it's a lot of time for something else to happen. Here as another goal goes in from a Quadrant player, so they turn the game on its head right now, trying to find their first win of the series. Last best of 7 here for them. They got to put it all out there for this regional, as Cash is able to find it and make it a 3-1 game. Still 2 minutes remaining. Cash will win a 50. Flicks over the last one. Third man trying to come back, and he can't quite find that save. As it's 4-1. Minute remaining. Carmine Corp trying to muster up something here for maybe another comeback. Put this on series point if they can. Relane Wave, flipper set into the ball over one. Leaves it. Oh, and Isco just beats both defenders to the ball and will give Quadrant the 5-1 win in game number 3. Into the corner we go. Zatachi play that back into his own middle of the 18, and Cash is there for the dunk. So that's 1-0, and a nice little bump onto a Quadrant player leaves Carmine Corp with a goal, tying it up. Tachi played to the back. He's got no more boost. You have to leave it for team maybe, but Isco will dump that down into the opposite corner we go. And played in a nice bump attempt, and Exotic able to make the save out of nothing. And Relane Wave will push that into the other side of the goal, though, as it is 2 apiece. And a save off the goal line by Isco makes it look very easy. That is not a easy save to make. Quadrant trying to come the other way now with their 2-game momentum win, as Tyr will put that one away and stop that in his tracks. That is 1-0, only 25 seconds remaining, and he'll find another one as we're into game number 6 now. It's kind of one win away from being victorious. Cash gets it over one, can't quite find over the second. Itachi going the other way now, goes underneath him and leaves it for Vatira, who's on fire this game. Vatira going along the side of the map, and he's able to leave it for a teammate, Exotic, I believe that was, who put that in. Gives them a 2-goal advantage so far, and Quadrant able to pull one back with a nice 50, and a person following up on that. There's 2 minutes remaining, and a nice attempt, but he can't quite find it. Exotic goes over the second defender, coming very quickly as the ball played off the sidewall. Still back to him, able to flick that over the last defender very quickly as they were coming instantly right after that. And the 3-1 becomes 4-1 very quick after. There's only 30 seconds remaining. It looks like it is Carmen Carp's tournament in this second regional. Cash to the back walls. Can he find it? No, he leaves it for a teammate relating wave, and that's just going to barely go in. As yes, that will be the 2-goal game now. There's only 20 seconds remaining, though, still looking very unlikely. And the ball played up in the air over the top, and that will just bounce agonizingly in for quadrant, as that is 5-2 now. Relating wave trying to find something here. Can't quite get it, and a nice double touch will find that passed over all 3 players in the quadrant. That will be 6-2, and Carmen Corp will win it 4-2 and be crowned as victors of the RLCS Regional number 2 for fall. Thanks for watching. Make sure to tune into all the action as we're going to break down the rest of the regionals for fall. See you then.